Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Planning Sunshine Acres. So I told you guys I was going to show you my current setup, which I'm currently in a Hobonichi Cousin Avec, and this is my Spek A5 Codex, I think they're called, that I'm absolutely in love with, and don't even know if I'm going to order a new cover for this next year because, to be completely honest with you, I just stay in this one. I have my 3-year-old out to the side playing blocks, and my 2-month-old is in her swing. So if you hear a creak, 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 that's what that is. Of course, my kids have to be where mommy is. So anyway, let's get going so I can show you what I have going on. So the supplies that I use in my planner are lots of sticky notes. Lots and lots and lots of sticky notes. These little stickies I use on the monthlies for pre-planning. These I use for general note taking. These I use for general note taking. I'll show y'all some of that whenever we get into the actual book. And I hate when I mess up, but when I do, I use the white-out little tape runner here. Pens. Have the Coleto pen, 5-barrel with a green, a red, purple, blue, and pink, and these are my color coding. So I use green for my business, red for financials, purple is my color, blue is my husband's color, and pink is for both of my girls. I do use an orange as well, Staedtler, I can never say it right, for my son, but I don't have enough room to keep it in here, and that makes me sad. I use the Jetstream with the pencil and the different colors and the eraser. It's kind of my go-to, as well as, of course, the Hobonichi pen. I love these. I get usually 2 a year. One of my old ones, my brown one, from 2015, I think, just broke the other day, and I just about cried. And then I use little tabbies like this that you'll see in my planner as well. Other than that, I have a whole pen bag with the midliners, the ones that I can't ever pronounce, and the PaperMate Flairs in a medium. And I just keep colors in here that I color code with. So only the ones that I just showed you, including the orange and then black for general writing, are in here. And I just keep this little guy sitting up on my desk so that I can get to those real easy. All right, so now to actually get into the planner. Like I said, this is an A5 Spek. This is Mare on the outside and Undyed on the inside. When I was trying to figure out my color coding system, I just put it on a sticky note and left it here. That way I figured when I go back in, you know, later years and can't remember exactly what was going on, maybe I changed my color coding system or stop using color coding altogether. At least I'll know what was going on right there. So yeah, these are the same ones that I told you guys. Over here in the pockets, I have my most used Hobonichi stencil. This is a paint card for our front door of our new house. This is just, you know, you always get those credit card offers in the mail, and I needed something with a straight edge. So that's why I keep that in here. I have notes, some upcoming bills and information that I need to work on, and I just kind of fold that up and put that up here. Of course, checks to go in the bank. Like I was saying in my previous video, I just started a home daycare, so when parents pay me, I just put their payments in here. That way when I go to the bank, I have all those ready to go. On this side pocket, I just keep some stickers. These are I'll plan with you stickers. I keep some bills, and this is just a card for my daughter's first birthday, and she's 3 now, but I love the card so much that I just leave it in there. For dividing, I use the Hobonichi rivet band, and that works out pretty well. calendar. This is our local school district calendar, and I just keep that taped in here, but I wanted to still be able to see next year's calendar, so I taped that in there as well. Here, I kind of use this as an index and as an at a glance. So for example, I took some notes and I put on this page so that I would remember to go back and look at that page if I needed to access those notes. But for the most part, when I write things on here, it's more of an at a glance what I was doing this month. And when you turn to the daily pages, you're not going to find information on these topics there. And I keep notes up at the top and notes on the bottom. Oli clip. Oh, my dividers. So these dividers here, my monthly dividers, are LouiseARTS on Etsy, and I really like her calendar tabs. I'm going to be ordering some more of those for this next year as well. So those are those tabs, and then these tabs here are those tabs that I showed y'all. These are the Post-it brand tabs. So here's August. Now this is the Avecs, so it started in July, but I didn't use it in July at all. I did go through on some of the daily pages and added some pictures on a few pages, but that was really it. I didn't use it in July at all. I had my daughter June 1st, and pretty much all of June was doctor's appointments for her. She had a couple of medical issues when she was born, so we were going back and forth to the doctors for the first 2-3 weeks. Definitely 3 weeks of her life. So after that, it was really just time to relax, and I didn't use the planner. Anywho, so here's August. August is, of course, back to school month in a lot of places. I use my monthly as an overview. I have some notes of some shops that I wanted to bookmark online. Of course, I have to put in my Hobonichi 2018 when we can do that order. But for the most part, I have, you know, when bills are due, appointments. These stickers are all from PlannerKate. And this one, I really just kind of used leftover stickers that I had put in another planner, and decided that from after this month, then I would use the month kit here. Don't use a whole lot of stickers. Now, I did go a little crazy in September, and you'll see that in a second. But I try to keep my planners pretty functional. I use a lot of functional planning stickers. But yeah, so that's where these stickers come from. I love PlannerKate. They fit great, and honestly, I have a whole lot of them. I need to get a binder. Appointments. When kids are coming back to school. None of my children are in elementary or, you know, public school system this year, but with my daycare, I am only keeping teachers' kids this year, so I need to know what their schedule looks like, and they're all in the district that I am in, so I just go by their calendar and go with it. I put up my income down here, and then expenses at the end of the month. I'll go through my You Need a Budget app and look at what daycare specific expenses do I need to put here. In September. Yes, I told you I went a little crazy. So we'll do a September walkthrough on another date, but that's kind of where we're going with that. So for pre-planning, I put one of those big stickies here, and I just write down some of the things that I need to make sure to include in this month, and then I use those little stickies for...
Have a stare.
Sorry about that, daughter interrupt. Little stickies here, so that when I get to this month and I'm planning, I know what to put in there. Same thing here. Same thing here. Now on...
It's a kind of hard on.
So for December, I have a little section here where it says next year put in 2018, and those are some things that when I get my new planner, I can put in there. All right, then that starts the 2018. So for August, for my daily pages, my weekly pages, to-do list, and schedule. So this is going to be changing for me as the year progresses and after Christmas when the kids get back into school, because, well, my business is new and I'm going to be adding more in. So you see, this was just me getting ready. Then here, these were when the teachers went back. So that was the first day that I had kids. But we weren't really doing anything. It's my first year with these kiddos. So really we've just been doing a lot of get to know me, get to know you, get to know each other, and how to play together. I have a 16-month-old, 2 3-year-olds, and then I say 2 3-year-olds. One of them's mine. One of them is a teacher child. And then of course my 2-month-old. So 4 kids total right now. And we're just really all playing around, getting to know each other. Then this week here, it was just a lot of notes. You see my color coding going on. Green with work. This is where I was tracking my extra time outside of my business hours for tax purposes. Payments, to-dos, PlannerKate, PlannerKate, PlannerKate. All playing with you. This was this week, or is this week. Can't remember where this sticker came from. It was either I'll Plan With You or PlannerKate. But yeah, so I pretty much stick with those same ones. So here I was trying to work in our schedule. For first day of school, this was when our public school kiddos went back. It was also my 18-year-old's first day of college. One of my students went part-time this week. At the top, I usually just put some notes. I needed a big reminder to track all my business tasks off hours so that I could put those in the KidCare app that I'm using for tax purposes. Some notes here on the side. Payment stayed the same. I was trying to work in some scheduling now that the kids have been with me a few weeks, getting some activities with them. So for example, we've been working on how to share. We've had some issues with that, so that's one of the big things. I've got some books that we've been reading and talking about. Pickup song, just teaching them that, and working on picking up areas of the house before we move into new activities. Then we have lunch. Monday was the solar eclipse, so I had to put that in my planner, of course. Nap time. So that's a given. Like, this is lunch every day. The dotted line, nap time can fluctuate depending on when they fall asleep here and when they wake up. So nap is usually about 2 hours, give or take. And then we've been working on the block center and what toys we can play and what we can do with the block center. I do have a room in my house. It's kind of the playroom slash office right now until we get over to the new location. And then luckily, yay, I will get a separate office and separate play space. So this day right here, our school district closed because of Hurricane Harvey. So no kiddos that day. Nothing going on this weekend because of Hurricane Harvey. Working on some daycare stuff right here. And that was pretty much this week. Now next week, I don't really have anything planned yet. I did kind of break up my stickers from the September kit, from an August kit to a September kit, which I know looks strange, but I actually kind of like it. I've marked out my time for my work hours. However, I do not know if I will have any children these days because of Hurricane Harvey. I don't know what the school district has decided to do yet. So I might or might not. So I'm waiting to plan any of this stuff here. I did move my kids and how much I'm paid for the week for each of those families up here because I realized in tracking time that, yeah, I sometimes need these hours right here. So that wasn't working out so well. So I moved that here, and then I moved my to-do. Now this week I went, obviously, more paper, pen, highlighter. Not as much with the stickers as I was doing on previous weeks. And this will usually be how this is. This is going to be a lot of functionality. And my months will be more pretty, except for October because Halloween. And October is also my birthday month. So it's going to be stickered up, probably on all the pages. So, yep, that's that week. And then just flipping through, since I already had the September PlannerKate kit out, I just went through and started adding some borders.
Ho-ho.
My 3-year-old found the Santa Claus finger puppet, so that's where the ho-ho comes in. This one, I really just don't like wasting stickers if I have them. And this was from an Erin Condren monthly kit that I got because I was going to use a plum paper for my teacher planner. And decided against that and decided to stick with my Hobonichi. So I just cut these up and put them at the top. And cut these up and put them at the bottom. And it probably looks a hot mess, but that's okay. And then a little bit of stickers here. And then going into October, nothing because I have not gotten those kits out yet. Now I do have those kits. I just have not actually put them in my planner. So now we get into our daily pages. I have one page that's for yearly themes, which is kind of blank right now because I'm still working all that out. And then my daily pages, I start with a budget page. So every single one of the months left in this Avec have a page already for the budget. And that page is just the, like I said, didn't use this in July. So this page here for each month is the page that I decided to use for my budget. So here is August. I just signed up with the You Need a Budget app on the 12th of August, so I'll put that note there. And this was my income. I taught in the public school system this last year, and this month right here, August, is my last paychecks from that. So that's what this is. My husband is currently looking for a new job, so that's why it's blank. And then my daycare income, what I'm doing is I'm taking all the money from this month of August, and it will be for my budget in September. So that's why you see Save for Next Month. I have a daycare section, and I am taking... Once I get the total amount for the month, I'm basically holding all the money for the month, and at the end of the month, I will divide it out into these sections and put that into a separate checking and savings account for taxes, insurance, different fees, supplies will all be in the checking account. Hold please. So yes, I will be breaking it into these different categories. These are our outgoing monthly expenses besides groceries and gas and anything extra that might come up. I have a little note out to the side whether or not they're auto pay. Little notes out to the side, for example, we put Hulu on hold to see if we even miss it. I mostly watch Netflix, so there's that. And Peloton, which is a bicycle, that stationary bike for spinning. Since we're about to move, I have this on pause until we move because there's no point in paying for another year and then having to switch it all up. It was just going to be too much of a hassle, so have that on pause. Up here on odds and ends, these were just kind of what I was planning out. You see little pluses, check marks, crosses out because those were things I need to make sure to put to the side into separate accounts. Really, it's just one account. I just have it divided in the You Need a Budget app. Then we get into some daily pages. I don't really use my daily pages for much. Some journaling and some note taking. There's lots of blank pages. It's actually a goal of mine to use my daily pages more. But just to take a quick flip through, this was just some tracking numbers, some activities I was thinking about doing, a to-do list, some stores, online stores that I wanted to make sure to save. This was my first day with kiddos. I have a picture of the students here. This is my current space. It's a hot mess if you take a look at that. It's not very pretty, but it will be one day. My daycare fees, these were fees that I need to make sure to have money set aside for each year. So out of the money that I get paid each month, then that is the fee. So I will take a certain percentage of my total pay for fees. And so I need to make sure that I put $21 a month into a sinking fund specifically for that. It was a You Need a Budget free class I did. This was some financial information that I was trying to work out. More financial information. Yes, I do keep my financial information in here. This book will get archived and set on a shelf at the end of the month. So I really don't worry that that information's in here. It's for me. It's for my family. Yeah, so this book mainly stays at home. And I really don't worry about that. I've tried separate books. It didn't work. Back into one. So lots of blank pages. Not that there wasn't a lot going on here. Just like I said, I mainly use my weekly pages. I had some notes, some insurance notes on our new house for a quote. Now these notes here, at the back of my planner, this was a customization that I got for a small notepad. These are the junior legal pads, and I keep one of these here in the back and take notes on it. And then once I have all my notes, then I can write it nice and neat here. My notes here are a hot mess, crosses out, all kinds of stuff. So I don't worry about it. But then when I put them here, I make sure to, you know, mark important things, put them in order, make sure they're a little bit neater, things like that. So here's some notes. I just started the YouTube channel, as you know, and some different things that I wanted to talk about. Guys. So yeah, here's some more journaling. Hurricane Harvey. I just took a screenshot and printed that picture out. These pictures are done on my selfie. Canon selfie, and these are the card size labels KC18IF that I got from Amazon, and I just this box is now empty and I need to order some more of that. But just some notes, posted my first YouTube video, and these are all blank because, you know, we're not there yet, except for a 2018 Hobonichi order. You can hear my 3-year-old singing in the background to the baby. It's really cute. So that's my order. This is just some stuff I'm thinking about. I know it has check boxes, but really it's just ones that I'm thinking about getting for next year. And here is my September. I've been working on getting that ready. Now that we're getting, sorry, I'm still laughing at my 3-year-old. Now that we're getting close to the end of August, I'm getting that ready. So that's pretty much it. I do have, you know, all the tabs here, but don't have anything written on these yet. My pen loop, here was another customization I got. I got this pen loop widened so that I can fit these huge pens in here. In this back pocket, this is just a Hobonichi A5 folder, and then I have some, man, 3-year-olds in the background are distracting. Codes for some online things. I just keep that in there so it's a little bit more private and not just hanging out. But that's pretty much it. That's what I use. That's what I love. Can't wait to order my new one. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, I know I kind of rambled a little bit here. I'll work on that. I'm new. It's really nerve-wracking. I don't know who said making YouTube videos was easy. Maybe nobody. But it's not. But that's that. And so yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you like what you've seen so far. This is kind of a little bit of what you're gonna see. Now once I get my new planners in, I'll be showing you guys that. I do have a cover. I'm gonna try the A6 size for next year. So the Tori Tahana cover is the one that I am loving right now. It just looks beautiful. Can't wait to get that in. I also have another cover from either Foxy Fix or Chic Sparrow. I think the Foxy Fix is the one I ordered. The Chic Sparrow color that I liked is currently unavailable, and I'm on a restock notice for that one. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.